Hey guys, Corey Swergas here, and today I am doing a pre-tournament ranking for SlapFIGHT Championship Invitational 10-man light heavyweight tournament taking place on March 4th. Just a quick note, everything here is for entertainment purposes with SlapFIGHT Championship. However, I am here just to provide original content and information. All the information here is based off my research and what I believe in the comment section below, and follow Slap News with subscription if you don't mind by hitting the subscribe button, because I'd love to be able to bring you more original content, have this grow, and be able to do this more frequently. So let's get started. So here we are. We've got 10 people competing in the light heavyweight championship, where the winner will be awarded the belt for SlapFIGHT Championship taking place on March 4th. You can purchase that pay-per-view. So make sure you head over and do that. We know the slap fighting over at SlapFIGHT Championship has been going around for 5+ years, and the excitement is building event after event. So I definitely appreciate all the guys, JT, all the people there that work incredibly hard to make this event happen. So we're going to get into it real quick. Like I said, all of the information here is for pure entertainment purposes only. I'm not going to make predictions on who I think is going to win, because these fighters, I just want to play very, very neutral in the media. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just taking off the information that I see and kind of ranking the fighters where I think they will end up in the actual tournament itself. It doesn't mean that if I rank somebody low, it doesn't mean that they don't have a chance to win. I just think based off the experience and the fights that other competitors have had is where I would rank them in regards to the actual competition itself. So we're going to start at 10, and we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to see what happened here. So we first off, Rocky Moore was subbed out. He moving up to heavyweight to face Young James in a future event. So he's no longer in this light heavyweight, title bout. In the poster you see, he was removed, from the actual poster itself. So we're going to get into it with number 10 in the Slap News pre-tournament rankings. I've got Jonny Juice. I don't know too much about Jonny Juice in regards to, his pre-fight kind of history. So couldn't find a whole lot of information on it. So I've got him ranked coming in at number 10 for this particular bout. Here he is here. I know he's previously competed, and so he does have some experience with SlapFIGHT Championship. And so I've got him on the lower end. We'll see if he can make any improvements going in. Seems to be, a guy that's destined here and seems to have a passion for it. So we'll see where it takes him. Coming in at number 9, we've got the Mexicutioner. So the Mexicutioner is somebody I've been following on social media going into this, and I can tell you, this guy doesn't miss a buffet wherever he travels. Loves to post up lots of food pics along the way and the things that he's eating. It's quite incredible to see. Doesn't seem like making weight's an issue for him. Overall, you know what? The Mexicutioner, he made his debut at SFC 21. He showed that he's a real tough mofo, where he went up with 10 rounds with Okuma 9-1-5. He didn't win that match, but he took great damage and continued returning to the barrel after that. So definitely shows a lot of heart in regards to that. So definitely great to see him kind of coming back, getting in this tournament, trying to improve his stock, and go for that title belt. There he is. Got the crazy looking Mexican mask. Actually seen him doing some pre-fight training on social. He was, hitting Bob, hitting some other different types of techniques in regards to it. So with added training, he might be able to bump up his stock here. Let's see. Coming down to number 8, we've got Biscuit. We have Biscuit coming in at number 8. Obviously, you guys know, got the crazy eyes, everything happening there. Veteran of SlapFIGHT Championship. Been at it a number of times. So great to see him kind of come back in here. we'll see how he fares in the tournament. Very stiff competition. Like I said, anybody can win it. You got to win 3 matches in a row to be able to continue all the way on to get that title belt. So, just as much as it's important to be able to strike, you need to have a solid chin so that you can get through. If it goes the distance, all 10 rounds, that could be a maximum of 30 rounds potentially to get to the end. So you got to be able to eat it. And we know he's up to the task, but we got him in here at the bottom half of the initial rankings. Number 7, we've got Black Jesus coming in. In number 7, I believe he's a newcomer to the sport. I'm not, and so I probably have him ranked a little bit higher as kind of a dark horse. We see him on the poster there. He looks like a tough guy. So I'm going to rank him up a little bit higher. Probably, might take some flack for it in the comments. If you agree or disagree with anything that I'm saying, please make sure to let me know in the comments below. Would love to hear your feedback. I'm going to give Black Jesus, some credit here. I'm going to bump him up to number 7. I think he's got what it takes to kind of turn some heads and potentially, make it out of the first round. And so we'll see how that goes. He's, looking good, looking ready to go. I think he... On now to number 6, I've got Okuma 915. Veteran of the sport, obviously competed in another regional promotion company before coming over to SlapFIGHT Championship. He competed at a number of different weight classes. I believe he started out as a middleweight and now coming into light heavyweight. Great seeing him. Very, very good guy. He's reached out to me, a number of times on social. I believe he's got a good printing company going for himself. If you need any signage or whatever, hit up Okuma. He's your dude. He's definitely somebody that can help you out in a pinch. Seems like a real, genuine, great guy through and through. And I expect him, to be right up there. First round win, kind of going into the second round, and we'll see who he pulls in that second round. It's so hard to pick this, and that's why I'm not trying to pick the actual winner of the tournament or going to give my predictions. Like I said, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Just want to kind of give some rankings. I think he's able to, get through that first round, get in the second round and see who it is. Like we said, you got to be able to preserve yourself, not take a ton of damage in this type of tournament setting so that you can continue. Obviously, you want to make sure that the doctors will allow you to continue to go through. So, being tough, having a solid chin is going to be incredibly important here. And I think Okuma is going to be able to move along with it. So there's Okuma there. Let's see, number 5, we've got Shamokin Thunderclap. Thunderclap fights with passion. Love what this guy brings, through and through. He's gone through a lot outside of the sport, and he lets it all come out inside of the sport. An interview that I did with him, he claimed that, slap fighting and JT with SlapFIGHT Championship saved his life. He found the sport at the right time. And it's a release for him to get in there and be able to actually, compete and go in. And I can see him very easily, obviously, winning his first round match, getting into that second round match as well. Just depending who he draws, can be real tough. But, he's got power and he's got a chin, great combination. And I think he's going to be able to, do some damage here and keep raising his stock. So looking forward to see what he continues to do here going into this tournament. Got him number 5 with the Thunderclap coming from PA. Making the trip down. Definitely, someone that you got to watch out for. Like I said, someone even guys who come in, 5, 6. Anybody really has a chance at winning this tournament. It's truly so tough. So Thunderclap, don't get mad at anybody that I got you at number 5 if you're watching this. Any of the fighters, like I said, I got you number 5 midway through the pack, based off kind of the experience, the fights that I've watched and kind of how I see you guys stack up, some history, who's beat who, kind of where are you in your career, how much damage do you have along the way. So that's where I'm at with that. Coming at number 4, we've got the Slim Reaper, someone who, Thunderclap lost to. So we've got Slim Reaper coming in number 4 in our particular list. Look at the grin. He's getting ready. I think he means business. He's going to come. He's going to come. He's really, he could be, the next big thing, honestly, in the sport. I think he's got a really good, solid chin on him, has a great strike. He's a student of Rocky, another veteran, like I said, who's going for the heavyweight title belt against Young James in an upcoming, SFC championship match. So real excited to see that kind of happen. I believe it was his debut when he KO'd Thunderclap. So, just coming up doing that, like I said, with the veteran there, put him in number 4 just above Thunderclap, I think is good. So, you know what? You never really know. I think he could even be a dark horse in this tournament. Coming in, I think he could have the opportunity to kind of upset some people. I got him in the top half here at number 4. So I think I've got him, correctly placed in regards to where this will shake out. Number 3, we've got the Bayou Bastard coming in. I don't know how much I need to really say about Bayou Bastard. Kind of super fan who became a professional slapper. One of the most incredible stories in all of slap fighting history, really. Great to see him, kind of get into it and, put his money where his mouth is. I mean, how many people watch these types of things and say that they can do it? And this guy's getting in there and making it happen. And, I got him in coming number 3, great chance to get through the second round and potentially into that final. So we'll see where he goes and how he kind of ends up. Might be a little high, but like I said, a lot of these guys can be interchanged. Like I said, it's for entertainment purpose only, but I think he's right up there, giving him some of the props for the experience that he's put in. So let's keep going here. There he is. Number 2. I got Damien coming in at number 2. Thick skull on this guy. Real strong candidate across the board. I think he's got an opportunity to make the finals and potentially upset, get in there, and, really have something to say about it. So that's where I've got him at the top. Number 2, I think he makes the finals. Damien gets in there. He's proven it with his experience and what he's been able to do in SlapFIGHT Championship. So I think he's deserving of being right up there. To be considered as someone who can take this entire thing. Like I said before, this entire thing is just truly a grueling grind, of attrition. You got to make it through 3 rounds, one night, to prove what it takes to take home that light heavyweight championship belt. So just got to keep going with that. I'll show Damien here. He's got the scruff on him, looks like he's, meaning business, seeing some of the stuff online about him. I think he's in a real good place coming into this matchup. So I expect really big things. Obviously, me having him ranked at number 2, kind of coincides with that. So I think that's a real fair assessment of where I believe he is at. And then last but not least, in my pre-tournament rankings, I've got Monkey Wrench coming in at number 1. Monkey Wrench is the guy that I think will take this entire tournament. So real excited to see him kind of coming into the foray here and being able to get in to this tournament and take that belt. So Monkey Wrench for me is my favorite going into it. Through and through, both his body of work, the chin, the striking ability, everything that this guy brings, I think is top notch. So that's where I've got him in at my number 1 ranking for the actual event itself. I'll bring it back up here. In regards to my pre-tournament rankings, 1 through 10. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. Let me know if you think I have some guys too high or I've got some guys too low. Give me your ranking of 1 to 10 if you want. Definitely looking forward. Either way, you need to purchase this pay-per-view. Head over to slapfight.live, I believe it's at, and purchase that pay-per-view. It's up here on the first slide that I had on the actual poster itself. Let me kind of bring it back up here for you. Here it is right here. So get over there, purchase that pay-per-view. It's coming up Saturday, March 4th at 7 p.m. SCT, So that's my pre-run rankings. Like I said, Corey Swergas here, Slap News. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you do. Let me know if you don't. It's the first time I'm kind of doing something like this, so I want to have some fun with you fans. Promote the Invitational Heavyweight Tournament here. It's going to be awesome. Make sure if you're a fan of slap fighting that you check it out, because you're definitely not going to be disappointed, and you're going to get your money's worth for it.